Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I'm a wilderness explorer with Tribe 54. How are we? Second game of the day, of the three. Afternoon. We got Alex, we got Finn, we got Dingle, we got three regulars in here. You love to peep it. Poll in the live stream chat, let me know your thoughts. 5 votes, 100% say KR's going to win. Looking at the lineup for Cass. Need I say more? If you've got an exact score prediction as well, get your predictions in now. Get them in. That is Westerman at 7. Yes, it is. Sorry, Mr. Bulldogs game was out and about. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. It was an okay game. You didn't miss an absolute classic. It was okay in bits. Stream highlights for that is on TikTok, by the way, if people want to go watch it. It just uploaded it. Cass 48 6. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So let me get this correct. Cass loan their half to Rovers just for him to not be able to play whilst Cass stick a 13 at 7. Which 7 did they loan out? No, he's definitely not being serious. Which 7 did they loan out? Are you talking about Richardson? Because is he not KR's 7, but they loan him to... I don't know. I'm getting confused here. Rowan Milnes. Where did they let him go to? Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, you just said. So they... Yeah, sorry. I just didn't clock it. What is the actual point? What is the thought process behind that? What is the thought process? If they're injured and you're struggling for options, fair enough. Westerman at 7 makes sense. 13s kind of have that sort of first receiver style, so they could play that. He wouldn't be kicking, that would be Dejan Assi. But what are they doing? What are they doing? No, I don't think Castleford will win. I'll be very surprised if they do with this lineup. Willie Peter said they did it so Rovers could train 13v13. Okay. Yes, Dingle, the Castleford team is awful. Windley, I'm trying to think if we've seen him before this year. We might have done. I like Lewis Senior. Hodgson, I don't really know anything. Wood is fine. Sim is fine. Assey is alright. Westerman at 7. I mean, Westerman as a player, I think, is completely fine. But as a 7, we will see. Amon, Robin, Stimpson as a front 3, no complaints. That's like their go-to front 3, pretty much. Sometimes Horn. They'd probably prefer Horn in there. But Mellor, Simic, Lawler, that forward pack is fine. No complaints with the forward pack. But the fullback, 7, and Hodgson, I don't think I know enough about. The bench of Singleton, Hall, Griffin, Mustafa, I think, or Mustafa, I'm still not sure which way, but I'll say Mustafa, is okay. Decent impact off the bench. Solid forward pack for their standards. But I don't know. Just don't get it because Milnes can't even play against his parent club. Not the sharpest torches in the knife drawer. Is Texoy injured? I would assume so. Assume so. Well done, me. Assume so. Nailed it first time. So yeah, if you got an exact score prediction, let me know. I did go with... What did I actually go with? It's a great question. It's a great question. I will find out for you. So by the way, in terms of predictions this week so far, I had Leigh to win, so I was incorrect on that one. I had Wigan to beat Warrington, correct on that one. Almost exact scoreline. Warrington didn't get the last conversion, it would have been correct. I had Saints to beat Wakefield, 24-14, but they were a bit more comfortable with that. This game, I've gone with Hull KR 36-6. And then Huddersfield vs Catalans after this, I went with... Oops. 24-18 to Huddersfield. Warra speaking. I'm so good, aren't I, Dingle? I'm the best. Hull FC fan cheering on Castleford. All right, Joshua. Good to see you again. We will see. We will see how it goes. Mon Robin says, Paul. Good to see you again, Paul. I feel like it's been a little while. I don't know. What do you think about the game Wigan vs Wire? I thought it was harsh against you. My summary, basically, when people have asked this morning is... I'm disappointed that, we couldn't get a result, because I think we could have done. I actually think we played better than normal, but too many of our normal, what's the word? Features, normal identity habits, that's the one. Too many of our normal habits were kind of creeping in, too many mistakes. A couple penalties. I think we were fortunate with the number of penalties, but still, too many mistakes. Defensively, some lapses. And also, when spreading the ball, I'd really like the intent. I think we did I liked how we went at Wigan. We didn't just surrender five tackles and a kick. That was it. Like, we'd spread the ball around. We'd actually have a go. And some decent movement as well on top of it. It's just a bit disconnected here and there. A few mistakes, which can happen. But I'd prefer mistakes trying to go at them rather than just not having to go at them in the first place. So... What happened with Dufty? It just dropped, I think, due to... The leading rumour going around is that he was late for training last week or something, and yeah, he's been dropped for it. I think Ratchford did alright at fullback, actually. But I think Williams had a good game. Thulis, I think, was the target. Josh Thulis, I think that is, was the target for a lot of tries that we conceded, but I think he did some good stuff. Sneed's kicking was at least helpful. And Danny Walker, massive inclusion. 2 times we scored, Wigan scored straight away. Yeah, it was not good. We just need to hold on a little bit longer, stretch the game out a bit more. Dufty could have been a game changer. I don't actually know what more Dufty would have done. I think Ratch did all right. Genuinely don't get what mitigation they found for the Saints sin bin. I'd have to see it. I've not seen it back yet. When I say back, I've not seen it at all yet, so I'd have to have a gander at that one. He might have added to the attack. He might have done. Part of me's thinking that because Dufty wasn't in there, it forced us to be more expansive. Whereas if Dufty was in there, we would have reverted to default and it would have just been the same old stuff. A lot of it was the same old stuff, the same shapes. You can't really change too much in a week. But I felt like because Dufty wasn't there, Williams had to elevate slightly and he was a bit more... what would be the right way of saying it? Just a bit more aggressive with his attacking style. So it almost benefited us in a way, I think. Dufty would have engaged the line after a catch. Ratch got clobbered or run sideways. Well, sometimes Dufty's under pressure. He can't really do too much. I've not seen the Saints game, so I don't know. Unless you're asking Isaac. Stood pitch side at the in the well right now at Craven Park. Not many Cas fans have travelled over. Well, it happens, Dan, unfortunately. They don't really take many fans. And this is Saturday as well. Saturday afternoon. By the rumours going, being late to training, Duffy isn't Duffy's first issue in terms of disciplinary. Yeah, so there's been all sorts of stuff. None of it is confirmed, so when I say this, it's not necessarily true. It's just stuff that's going around. It has been mentioned that apparently there was a training session between the first team and the reserves. They went head-to-head, and that Duffy was... The word that was used in the tweet was bullying one of the younger lads, and then Ratch and somebody else had to break it up. So, yeah, it's not a great sign. Okay. Genuinely find it mad Coldplay is playing at this dump in 8 days. The fact that Coldplay is playing there, yeah, is wild. Who's replacing Tyrone May today? It's Morg at 7. What time is Giants game? 5:30. Yeah, basically straight afterwards. I might get a few minutes at half-time. I'll have to put the squads in for the next game. Is Jared suspended or something like that? I don't know. Or he's rested. Craven Park isn't actually that bad, maybe in the away end. But the West Stand, where you sit, is actually really nice. More for me, yeah. I don't know. It's just like they've played at Wembley. They've played at other arenas. And then it's like Craven Park. So, they're going through the team list, so I will as well. Since we're a few minutes out. In the backs for Hull Kingston Rovers, they have Broadbent, Davies, Hiku, Batchelor, Burgess, Lewis, and Morg. In the forwards, it includes Sue, McAlorum, Whitbread, Hadley, Martin, and Minchella. On the bench is Lytton, Luckley, Tanganoa, and Dorrow. Brown is the 18th man. For Castleford Tigers, in the backs they have Windley, Lewis Senior, Hodson, Wood, Sim, Assey, and Westerman. In the forwards, it includes Amon, Rob, Stimson, Mellor, Simbikin, and Lawler. On the bench, they have Singleton, Hall, Griffin, and Mustafa. And then Hill is the 18th man. Odds to win, 1 to 500 for Hull KR, 40 to 1 for Cass. Stick a quid on that. Okay, so get your votes in if you haven't done yet. 20 votes, 90% say Hull KR is going to win. So that means there's 2 people that voted for Cass then? You gain money, it's just not even 1 penny. Mikey Lewis will get us underway very shortly. I will end this poll. If you've got any exact score predictions, just chuck them in now before we get started. Alright then. Also, if you enjoy the stream, leave a like. It does help to get it out there to more people. Apparently. 2212 says Joshua. Okay. About to get underway, and here we go. KR will kick to Cass. And there's already a mistake. Right then. KR have the ball after 30 seconds. They've got a scrum 10 metres out. Shifting it right. Early chance here. Petiku tries to flick the ball on. Knocked down by Lewis Senior, I think. So I think it's KR's ball again. They nearly went in on the first play of the game. The first proper play of the game. What do you reckon the odds are on the clock disappearing at some point on this stream? Out the back of the scrum, they go right. Morg engage the line. He is now stopped a metre or two short of the try line. McAlorum over on the right-hand side of the field, a minute and a half gone. Left to Minchella. Switches back to Sue. Stopped 6 metres out. McAlorum in centre field. Left to Whitbread. Straightens up, takes the carry. He is stopped a metre short of the try line. Third tackle coming up. Push back a metre or two. McAlorum in front of the left post will go left to Minchella trying to spin maybe. He is also stopped as well. Just short the line. Approaching 2 minutes on the clock. Fourth tackle. McAlorum left of the sticks goes towards centre field with Mikey Lewis. He will switch back to Sue. Left to Lewis. Kicks the ball through, hits a Castleford player's leg, and is recovered by Cass in front of their own 10. Hello, Britain. Welcome back. Just over 2 minutes gone. Castleford deal with that early pressure. Fair enough. They've actually got to complete a set now. That'd be great. That would be great. How far are you in on time? 2 minutes 30 now. Rob at dummy half hands it off to Amon on his right. Possible high shot there from Martin. Yes, it is. Penalty for Cass. This is going to be a win for Cass. We all know it. KR might as well just go home. It's all done. It's all settled. Right. End of the stream there. Thanks for watching. See ya. Just messing. Kick into touch. 3 minutes gone. Burgess tried to smack the ball back inside, but not quite. Is KL losing anyone up front next year? You guys losing anybody? Warrior Hargreaves, is he retiring after this year? Is there anyone else on top of him? Are you watching Sky Sports? Yes, Sky Sports Plus. In centre field with Rob, he goes left to Lawler. He carries it over the 40. Great carry from Lawler. Great carry. Rob at dummy half in centre field. 3 minutes 33 on the clock. Make a wish. And it's a forward pass from Castleford. Not what I wished for. Are you doing the Giants game? Yes, I am. I will be. I'll be doing the Giants game. That is either going to be really good or really bad. So just over 4 minutes gone. Scrum for KR just in front of their own 30. Mikey Lewis will feed the ball in. And McAlorum will go to Davies on his right up towards the 40. It is now with Hiku up towards the halfway line and just over it. 4.5 minutes gone. McAlorum at dummy half in centre field goes left to, was that to Sue? And then across to Martin over the 40. Imagine if Salford win against Hull FC. Imagine. Over the 30. They'd never live it down. In work again, have fun. Hello, Kieran. Have fun at work. Well, I say fun. As much as you can, anyway. Over the 20. 15 metres out. Last tackle, 5 minutes gone. McAlorum goes left to Lewis. He will chip the ball towards the back left. Joe Burgess is a tall geezer. But look at the salmon leaping from the river. So it wasn't a touchdown, sorry. It was that was Sim. Lovely. Look at him go. Peter Crouch. Lewis Senior with the next carry takes it over the 10. Salford fan was asking on Twitter why we didn't loan anyone. Who knows? Honestly, who knows? Should have given him Price and Asiata since the back now. Oh, we got a player down. We have a player down. Mella, slow to get up. Just imagine the Creed edit on TikTok and just get back up. Okay? Just get back up. You want to be a streamer like me? Isaac, you can be better than me. Okay? You can be better. Keep working. Keep learning. You can be better. Okay? Salford better not win. I'm pretty sure they won't. Pretty sure they won't. Yellow incoming, is it really? But you only have 11 subscribers? Well, 11 for now. So penalty for Cass. Arcee will kick into touch. Not gonna be any further action here, I don't think. Arcee will kick from Castleford's own 30, and they'll start a fresh set 45 metres out from the try line. Splendid stuff. Can Cass, after the early mistake, do a bit of damage? It is now with Arcee. Switches back to Amon. Rob in centre field at dummy half goes right to Westerman, then to Lawler down the right edge. Up towards the 30, 6.5 minutes gone, third tackle coming up. Rob, slightly right of centre field on the 30, goes left to Westerman, pops it up to Amon. He's making a few metres there, now 25 metres out in centre field. It's now the fourth. Stimson, right to Westerman, then out the back to Windley, that's the one. Got there in the end. Last tackle, 15 metres out. They go short side right. Simbikin kicks the ball through, hits the leg of a KR player. I think that's Mikey Lewis. Collected by Joe Burgess. Room to run up towards the 20. Stop just short. And we'll now play the ball for Mikey Lewis. Bit of argy-bargy with Lawler. And then Batchelor with a carry up towards the 30. Is now with Martin. Coming up towards the halfway line. 7.5 minutes gone. Fourth tackle for the Robins. McElorm goes right to Minchella, then to Mikey Lewis. Switches back to Hadley. McElorm goes right to Morg. Towards the back right. Winley knocks the ball backwards. It does then bounce forwards, but recovers it, so that's fine by me. Dropped it backwards initially. 8 minutes on the clock. Lewis Senior with a strong hit into McElorm. Hopefully Winley has a good game. I'd like him to go well. How do you stream? What do you mean? Like, what do I use? If that's what you mean, I use OBS. I'm going to switch to Streamlabs soon, though. Just because it has a few more benefits that would be beneficial for the stream. 8.5 minutes gone. Last tackle coming up. Rob in centre field goes out the back to Dejan Arcee. Kicks from his own 30. Drills this one low. Bounces a couple times. Pops up nicely for Broadbent. He takes it over the 40. Up towards halfway or nearly halfway already. And Morg is at dummy half in centre field. Hands the ball off to Davies on his left. Over halfway inside Cass territory. It's now with Batchelor over the 40. Oof. Looks a bit awkward there on Simbikin. 9 minutes gone. Looks slightly forward that, but it's all good. Mikey Lewis cuts back towards the left-hand side. Now with Broadbent. Scans the line. Carries up towards the 30. Legs still pumping away over the 30. It is now with Minchella. He will switch back to Whitbread over the 20. Great carry again. Last tackle for KR, 15 metres out. Short side left to Mikey Lewis. Flat pass across to Batchelor. Tries to get an offload, recovered by Westerman. That was almost pretty good. So Westerman will play this for Windley on the 10. And Sim will take the next carry. Yeah, can we all just... Let's all just simmer down, shall we? Let's all simmer down. On the 20 now with Simbikin, who takes it over. 10 minutes gone. Penalty for Cass. That's gone quite quick, actually. 10 minutes has gone pretty quick. Not sure what was wrong with that. Oh, maybe second effort there from Mikey Lewis. What am I doing that's wrong? I said rattle, not that, not really anything bad. Well, it's just like, it's like instigating. It's like taking digs at people. Not saying it is bad, but it's like, it is, it's not bad or offensive. It's just, like, you know, it's kind of instigating. Winley across to Wood. Little show and go. He's going himself. Offloads, and that's going to be slightly wayward almost. Almost. Ah. Good effort from Wood there. Nice effort. Very nice effort. Just take the tackle. I think the offload's fine there. I don't mind that, actually. His arm was free. Yeah, I'm okay with an offload. It just didn't work out. Out the back of the scrum. Now with Davies. Takes it over the 10. 15 out from their own try line. McAlorum at dummy half. Goes down the short side right to Petter Hiku. Takes it over the 20. Hadley over the 30. 12 minutes gone. Cass have looked alright. They've just got to keep it going. Complete the sets. They've got to limit the meters that KR are making here. Because every carry there's like an extra meter or two from the forwards. As long as their defensive line can get up together, they'll limit the meters here for KR. Well, they're doing okay. They're doing okay. McAlorum on the last tackle in centre field will shoot it out the back to Mikey Lewis. He'll hit the belly of the ball. Here's a Burton bomb. Windley will let it go over his head. It'll bounce backwards. He collects it on the try line. So he's going to be under a bit of pressure here. He's tackled on the 10, dragged back a few metres, 5 metres out. Make it 4. A lot of work for Cass to do now. A lot of work. But Cass do like to spread the ball early, so if they do have a go, I don't mind it. Lewis Senior up towards the 10. Assey. Next carry here from Hodgson. There we go. Not Hodgson, Hodgson. Hard to say that. Mellor with the next carry over the 20. 13 minutes gone. 4th tackle for Cass. Rob in centre field. Hands it off to Amon on his left. Up towards the 30. Some decent carries here from Cass as well. Not been too bad. And Rob on the last goes out the back to Dejan Assey. Kicks the ball straight through centre field. Taken by Broadbent on the 30. Up towards the 40 already. Simbikin in the tackle. So is Stimson. So, again, great place to start a set here for KR. 40 on their own 40. Almost at the halfway line. In Cass' last 3 games, Salford Saints Wire, Cass have conceded in the opening 15 minutes. Alright, well, they've still got a minute and 5 seconds to go. Broadbent up towards the 30. 2 more tackles in this set. 14 minutes on the clock. Mikey Lewis. Minchella in centre field. Right to Morg. Under pressure from Assey. Gets an offload for Lewis, though. Kicks the ball towards the back right. Decent chase, but Winley is there. Collects it, and he is tackled by Davies. 5 out from his own try line. Decent effort there from KR, but well done Winley for reading that one and getting there. Cass under pressure. Hodgson is stopped 5 out from their own try line. Senior over the 10. 14.5 minutes gone. 3rd tackle next up for Cass. Assey, now Sim. 4th tackle. Show the game, please. Don't show the replay. Thank you. Up towards the 20. Last tackle coming up for Cass. Great defensive set here from the Robins. Out the back to Assey. Kicks from behind the 20. Bounces once. Collected on the 40 by Burgess. And we've hit 15 minutes. So Burgess up towards halfway. Cass dealing with a bit of pressure right now. Fair bit of pressure. But can they hold on? Because we do know they can have some resilient sets. Mark Alorum on his right to Hadley. Up towards the 30. Just short. Right of centre field. McAlorum on his left to Minchella. Pops it across in a flat pass, or with a flat pass to Sue. 15.5 gone. McAlorum right to Minchella. Pops up to Whitbread. Inside the red zone. Last tackle. Short side right to Lewis. Chips the ball towards the back right. Lewis Senior is there. It is batted, I think, forwards by Davies. And that's going to be... Oh, I thought it was forwards by Davies. Anyway, it's going to be a goal line dropout. Okay, fair enough. They will challenge. I think it's a fair challenge. Because I initially thought it was Davies that knocked it on. And if he was in goal, that means a 7 tackle set. Fair call this. 68 people in here. Hey guys. Interesting. Very large number of people here. Initial thought was Davies touched it, but... Oh, yeah. But is that a knock-on in goal, or is he still in field? So... Play the ball in front of the try line, maybe? Can we get a timeout on Alex? He's carrying it on when I wasn't speaking to him. No. No, we can't. Thank you for 11,000 subscribers, by the way. We just hit that on the stream this morning. Bulldogs vs Warriors. So thank you very much for that. Stream highlights are on TikTok, by the way. And there's a decent number of people turning up. So thank you kindly. It is appreciated that you are here. I am trying to increase the number of viewers on here. So that's good stuff. Thank you. Cass on their own 10. We'll hand the ball off to... Hodgson. I'll get there. I'll get there. Now with Mello with the next carry over the 20. Cass have done alright in this. They've done alright. Come on, you forward, says Leighton. Time for Trumpet to celebrate good viewing. Oh yes, good point, Stuart. Great point. Great point. Tom Amone with the next carry up towards the halfway line. 17 minutes gone. Last tackle for Cass. Rob in right centre field at dummy half. Out the back to Assey. Hits the belly of the ball towards the back left. Looks awkward. Bounces. Then goes into touch. That could have been out of the full. Nearly. Lewis Wood says, what's everyone's prediction for Wigan vs KR next week? And going 16-12 to Wigan, especially French being back. I will let you know my predictions when the video's out. There's no Simbin Stingle. There's no need for Simbin. McAlorum in centre field. Hands it off to Hiku. Great meters. Up towards the 40 inside Cass territory. Then up towards the 30. What a carry. 18 minutes on the clock. Left to Minchella. He switches back to Martin. Nearly tackled there, but he is past one. Hands the ball off to Morg. Across to Hiku. 2-on-1 possibly. Gets the ball away to Davies in the corner. Steps. Stop 4 or 5 metres short of the line. Very close. Third tackle. Hiku shoots it left to Morg. 20 metres out with Mikey Lewis. He'll switch back to Elliot Minchella. He takes it up towards the 10. 18.5 minutes on the clock. Fourth tackle. In centre field, McIlroy left to Lewis. Across to Broadbent, then to Batchelor. Offloads to Burgess in the corner. Nicely done from KR. Very nicely done. Great offload in there. Good movement. Very quick in possession. They were always quick when they move it. Oh, Minchella and Simbikin. 2 Rams butting heads. First points for KR. Took them nearly 19 minutes, but finally we're underway. Finally. I feel like I may need to be extra excited for KR tries here, because in the last few videos for KR stream, like highlights videos on TikTok, people have been asking why I hate KR. All because I was cheering on Salford. Like, it's KR versus Salford. I'm not anti-KR. Just to be clear for anyone here, I'm not anti-KR. I'm just pro-Salford in that situation. It's last versus first. It's Salford who's been going through what they've been going through. So, what do you want? This is expected of KR. So I don't hate KR. I'm not anti-KR. I'm just pro a team that's a massive underdog. Just to be clear in future. Man with no name, whose name is Man with no name, says, "Come on, you Robins." What a paradox. Mikey Lewis might miss Wigan with that HIA. Seems alright. He's going to do everything he can to stay on. Looks like his shoulder anyway. Yeah, it's his shoulder. I didn't see any shenanigans, but that is actually going to be...
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless get Campbell. You dickhead.
Simbikin with the yellow card. Come on, Cass, rub it in. I didn't actually see what was wrong with it. I'd have to see it again. I just noticed the try. I didn't see anything else, so I'm sure they'll show it at some point. What happened? I actually don't know. In case they don't show it, could someone describe what happened? Because I didn't see what was Simbin worthy, just the try. Just a late shot on Lewis? Alright, okay. Artemorg with a kick from the touchline. Late shoulder charge to the head. Oh, okay. Well, they might show it again after this conversion. If he gets it. Can he get it? The kick from Artemorg from the touchline is no good. Shocking. Unbelievable. How dare he? How ironic, the cast player gets a yellow card and you play commentary from a Cast v Wigan game and the Wigan player getting sin-binned. Oh, right, yeah. Well, sometimes it works out that way. Oh, let's have a look. Ooh. Looks ugly, but a yellow is fine. Actually, wasn't that ironic, my bad. It's alright. It's an audio from a cast game. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Broadbent with a great carry. So, remains 4-0 for Hull Kingston Rovers. They're up towards their own 40. Whitbread with another carry. 21 minutes gone. Third tackle. It's now with Minchella. Shifting down the left edge. Great carry over the 40 inside cast territory. Plays with McIlroy down the left edge. Down the short side left with Broadbent. Up towards the 20. Still moving. 15 metres out from the try line. Look at him go. Batchelor over the head of Mikey Lewis, collected by Morg. He will kick towards the back right. Davies versus Senior. Won by Davies. Gets an offload as well. Senior collects it though. 21.5 minutes gone. And they'll play the ball a metre in front of their own try line. And now only 5 metres out, so they make some progress. A little bit. A little bit. Lewis would hold his head if it was an ankle tap. That's what I don't get with footballers sometimes. Like, they'll get kicked in the knee, but they'll hold the shins. Like, you're not wearing shin pads. Why's your shin hurting? You got kicked in the knee, for God's sake. Out the back to Assey, kicks from his own 20. Making Whitbread track back, slips over, but takes it over the 40, up towards halfway. 22.5 minutes gone. Great place to start a set here for the Robins. It's with Davies now inside Cass territory up towards their 40. Burgess, who I'm backing for the England squad, by the way. I have, for people that haven't heard it yet, I did give my selection of backs for England last week or the week before, and Burgess was left wing for me. Hadley with a carry up towards the 10. 23 minutes on the clock. Last tackle for the Robins in centre field. 10 metres out. Litton is on the field. He'll go left to Minchella. Then shoots it left to Mikey Lewis. Broadbent, Batchelor, quick hands, and then goes into touch. But a penalty for the Robins, apparently. Sam Wood offside, apparently. Someone like Paper and Small, then they're not proper shin pads then, really. Who would you take at Wyatt? Ipape or Litton? Ipape for versatility. Because he would be 14. He then can obviously replace Walker at 9 when he comes on. He can play 13. He can play like a 7 first receiver type thing as well, which frees up Sneed and Williams a bit. Mikey Lewis steps off his left foot, straightens up, and is stopped a few metres short of the line, but it's a high shot and a penalty for the Robins. Mikey Lewis holding his shoulder again. If you can see out an extra try or two for the Robins, I reckon just take him off. Just take him off. Next carry from the Robins. That Tanganoa? Yes, it is. Tanganoa will play this 5 metres out in front of the post. Whitbread is a metre or two short of the try line. Left of the sticks. 24.5 minutes on the clock. Second tackle. Litton at dummy half. He goes right to Mikey Lewis, then to Morg. Pops it up to Tanganoa. Almost in. Stop 2 metres short. That ball looked loose then for a second. Plays with a Litton. Left to Morg. Pops up to Whitbread. Almost through as well. Stop 2 metres short in between the sticks. Litton goes left to Morg, across to Broadbent. They might have the space and numbers here. Burgess in the corner. He's quick. He's good. What a finish. That's a try for the Robins. Burgess is so good. He's so good. And he's so quick as well. He's bloody quick. There we go. It's going to be 8-0 with the kick to come right near the touchline again. Let's see if Artemore can correct the previous miss. But I think if that's the only try that Cass concede in this 10-minute sin-bin period, it's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. Ramaman is back, and the first thing he says is game over. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Heard that Burgess Out was sang yesterday. I don't recall hearing it. I know Wigan fans were singing Sacked in the Morning. Yeah, I think he'll be there next year. As I've said in the stream this morning, you got to think about the injuries Warrington's been dealing with. Like, I've not been pleased with what's been happening. Defence has been awful. But you've got to think about Duffy's been out, Ty's been out, Wrench has been out, Lindup, Ashton out, Sneed has been out, Williams, Walker, Holroyd, Fitzgibbon. We moved Russell on. We lost Musgrove. Harrison's out. And there's possibly a few more as well. So the injuries are ridiculous. Like this, it doesn't excuse some of the defensive lapses. The kick, by the way, from Morg is good this time. He's nailed it. Absolutely nailed it from the touchline. But yeah, with Warrington, you got to keep in mind, it doesn't excuse the defensive shockingness, which isn't a word, but I'll make it one. It doesn't excuse that, but it's at least a reason why we've maybe not been shifting the ball around as well. We're not as dangerous as we could be. There's no Ashton. There's a lack of cohesion in the spine. Do you think Ashton is the best winger in Super League? Yes. But it's not a massive margin, by the way. Like, if I ever say someone's the best in the league at something, if I think it's a clear gap, I will say it's a clear gap. But for me, Ashton is very, very closely just the best. But you can't really say with him being out for so long. 27.5 minutes on the clock. There's a penalty for KR, and they'll start a fresh set on halfway. Not good. You can't be doing that, Cass. Can't be doing that. Second attempt there from Rob. Sivo. We might never know. We might never know. I think you should play Thulis at fullback, Jake Thulis on the other wing, then Ashton's back. Just don't rate Dufty at all. I'm fine with everyone else where they are, and then if you don't rate Dufty, Kai Taylor-Ray is your man for the future. Forward pass from the Robins. That's all right then for Cass. That's all right. Pace will probably be less. Well, he's had a few injuries, so it does feel like Ashton's slightly getting a little bit slower and slower each time he comes back from an injury, but the difference is minimal. Wrench, I've not really been able to see him open up much, aside from the game against Cass the other week when he didn't pass the ball off to Mark Sneed. But I never really know how much pace a player loses, if any. Well, Cass in possession up towards our own 30. Sim at dummy half, right of centre field. We'll scoot, making about 5, 6, maybe 7, or let's say 9 metres, shall we? Rob on his left to Griffin, over the 40. Just short of halfway. I know he's for the future, but isn't Taylor-Ray injured right now? Well, he was in the squad. So I assumed he was good to go. But he should be back soon, I guess. Rob inside KR territory. 2 more tackles. Amon takes a carry straight up over the 40. 29.5 minutes on the clock. Last tackle. Rob in centre field. Goes left to Assy. He's just going to kick this towards us, towards the sticks, but lands on the 10. Collected by Mella. Castleford Tigers are on a roll. Look at him go. And no, it's not because I hate KR, for those that are going to mention it on the stream highlights video. I see ya. Just we all love Cass, don't we? We don't. But it's a try for Cass. I'll make that 10-6 because that's probably going to be converted. Looks easy enough. There we go. Yeah, the comeback's on. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. Rob knows about pace? Absolutely. I basically gifted all my pace to Martin of Fire. Felt clears Ashton, Burgess clears Ashton. Clears means like a monumental gap. So that's, first of all, that's just wrong. That's just straight up wrong. The kick's good. 10-6. Cass still 12 men. I think Simikin's back on now. I did say 36-6 in this one. So it's on. But we'll see what happens. Okay, back underway. Castleford Tigers in possession. Robert dummy half in centre field, played by Griffin. Early shift here from Cass, I like this. Winley then across to Wood. Near the touchline, look for an offload maybe. Over the 20. Near the right hand side touchline. Okay, Sim, I see you, I see you. Nice idea, nice idea. Good meters there, coming up towards the 40. Simbikin over the 40. I like this from Cass. I like this. Rob, over on the right, comes back towards the middle with Westerman, who switches back to Amon. And he takes it just short of halfway. Now the last tackle, approaching 32.5 minutes. Don't you think Sam is like a bit like that one St. Helens fan? Yes, it could be him. You never know, it could be him. Yeah, Dagnall's done a great job this year. I think Barron's gone under the radar a bit. A lot of people talking about Martin, but I don't know. I've been more impressed with Barron, I think, and Dagnall. Now with Hiku, takes it over the 30. We'll play this for Lytton. "33 minutes on the clock. Hiku, left to Minchella, steps past one. He's still moving. He's still bloody moving. It's over halfway. We still move. There's a wayward pass out the back there. Batchelor collects it, takes it over the 40 inside Cass territory. 33.5 minutes on the clock. Alright, kids, let's just calm it down. Someone will be on the naughty step soon. Let's just simmer down, shall we? Mikey Lewis gets an offload to Whitbread. He's on Casford's 30. Last tackle coming up. Weird looking play the ball. Incorrect play the ball from Whitbread. What does he think he's doing? Why does he think he's doing it? How does he think that's going to go? Silliness. Nah, it wasn't that bad. It happens all the time. Don't worry about it. So we have a stoppage right now. But Cass will have the ball inside their own territory after a mistake from Whitbread. And then we've got a mistake from Castleford. The Robins come back up with possession. Let's have a gander. We have a challenge from KR. Not sure exactly what happened. Not sure. I was focusing on these kids having a go at each other in the chat, so I missed it. Let's have a gander. So he picks the ball up, hits the arm of Rob. But did he go backwards though? Or was it forwards? Is this going to be KO's ball? It's going to be KO's ball. Right, challenge successful. 50 viewers, not too bad. It's not too bad. Normally it averages about 30, roughly. We've got more people than normal, which is great. If I can get like to a point where I'm getting 100 plus regularly, that would actually be really cool. A few hundred regularly would actually be fantastic. But we'll get there one day. Maybe. Maybe. Tanganoa with a great carry over the 20. Approaching 35 minutes. It's now with Minchella. Left to Mikey Lewis. Then to Broadbent. Then to Batchelor. Straightens up. Wood gets hold of him. So does Simmikin and Westerman. 35 minutes on the clock. Third tackle. Burgess goes right to Broadbent. Then centre field with Mikey Lewis. He will switch back to Minchella. Lytton, a dummy half, goes himself room to run. Jessington Littington is in for a try between the sticks. Sorry, betwixt the sticks. That was nicely done. Very nicely done. He learned that from Danny Walker. Try for KR. All right. So, looking a bit more comfortable on the scoreboard now. Too far up? Well, to be fair, when I did the Challenge Cup live stream for Wakefield versus Leigh, there was a few hundred people here, but that's because it was behind a paywall. So, if I want to get more viewers, I need more games behind paywalls. I think a hint of obstruction. A paywall. Basically, you just got to pay for it, like Super League Plus. Thank you, hello. Bonjour. Ciao. Hola. Morg, in front of the sticks, this should be all good. This should be sweet. Straight over the black dot. There we go. 16-6 for the Robins. Confirmed. Shalom, yeah. Hello, Jackie. Should we get a trumpet? I reckon yes. If you get 50k subs, you should go bald. No. If you get 100k subs, you should shave your beard. Well done, mate. You should shave your beard. Nailed it first time. No. Can't be doing it. Can't be doing it. Not happening. Not happening. Lytton. Hands it off to Davies. Strong carry. Arm around the neck, possibly. And that's going to be a penalty for the Robins. You can't be doing that. You just can't be gifting this field position. Go get Beers and miss the try. Unfortunately, it happens. Finish it quickly, you might go get another one and another try. 2 minutes 10 left in the half. Get a move on. Lytton and dummy half. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Minchella down the right edge. We'll switch back to Kalepi Tanganoa. Bumps Simbikin onto his backside. Lytton will go left to Lewis. On the 20. Pops it up to Martin. Up towards the 10. Lytton left to centre field. Now through the middle with Minchella. He'll switch back to Luckley. Gets an offload for Lytton. Skips towards the right hand side. Off to Tanganoa. Oh, now it's with Tanganoa. I'm going to say no. Initial thoughts is no try. Because I think it was short and then it didn't touch the ground. I'm going to say no try first. Until I see it grounded, then I'll change my mind and then claim that's what I said first. Minute and a half to go. Would probably put the game to bed here officially if they scored. So first is short. I'd say momentum takes him over. And then I don't know if he actually grounds it. No try was given on field for the video ref, so I'm okay with this. No try. Fair dues, fair dues. Minute and a half to go. Can Castleford do something at the back end of this half? If they could go in at least like 16-10, I think they'd take that. Or if they got a penalty in front of the sticks, maybe just take that. Now this is where Cass capitalise. Maybe. They do like to spread the ball early inside their own half, so it's worth having a go. So it's going to be a scrum for Cass on their own 10. Clock is ticking away now, though. 39 minutes on the clock. Out the back of the scrum. Rob will go right to Westerman. He then hands it off to Wood. A few extra metres there, about 5 or so. Westerman at dummy half, over on the right. Hands it off to Sim. Up to the 20. 40 seconds left. Second tackle, Rob. Down the short side right with Simbikin. Only making a few metres there. Plays it for Rob again. Now with a moan over the 30. I reckon shift the ball now. 4 tackle, have a go. Go for it. Launch it. Here we go. Westerman back inside to Griffin. That's not launching it. It's just not launching it. I said to launch it. They now go left with Assey. Are they launching it? Yes, they are. Winley, room to run. And he's going to get tackled. Turnover. And the hooter's sound, and that's going to be half-time. Almost launching it. Half-hearted. Shocking. Right then, 16-6 at half-time. Was a pretty good first quarter from Cass. Resilient defence. Moved the ball around quite nicely as well. Decent carries too. Certainly made it frustrating for KR the first quarter, but then the sin bin obviously helped to build up a bit more momentum. I think Cass should be... I think both will be about as happy as each other, but I think Cass will be slightly more happy with that one. But about as happy as each other. I think that was both looked fine, honestly. Both looked fine. It's getting warm in here now. Oh, and I've got to do another game after this as well. Huddersfield versus Catlands. Can't wait. So excited. Would the teams be out yet? Oh, the teams might be out. If they are, then I'll update the thing. Huddersfield Academy beat Bradford Academy 56-6. Splendid. Have they put the team list out yet? No, they have not. Oh yeah, it's normally... Oh no, it should be out, shouldn't it? It's normally an hour and a half before is when they put them out. Let's have a look. Have Cass at least put a squad out? No, they haven't. They put a squad out, just not the team list. So I guess we'll wait a bit. I'll have to do it in between. In betwixt. Oh yeah, they also signed Josh Allen from the Dolphins. I don't know anything about him. I've not seen him play first team or first grade, so I don't have a clue. Oh yes, Everton's playing as well. Everton is playing. This is going to be... I'm going to type in Everton, press enter, and this will be a losing score. It's 0-0 at halftime. That's alright, actually. Against Roma. I don't know how good Roma are these days, to be honest. But we've got a pretty strong squad out, actually. We've put about our strongest squad out. Roughly. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Let's do it, Everton. Let's win 8th place. Let's go with that. Open the window, turn fan on. It'll have to be the fan. Because normally you guys can't really hear the fan that much. And the window, you'll just be hearing cars constantly. Yeah, I'll put the fan on for a bit. Let's see. Is there a penalty for not releasing your squad in time? Salford haven't released theirs yet. Sometimes teams do it. Teams do it. Let's go with that one, shall we? Teams do it an hour before. I think some do it an hour and a half. I think Warrington do it an hour and a half. Some others maybe as well. But yeah, some do an hour. Rob, for your own sanity and mental health, do not watch that match. Which one? The next one, or are you talking about Everton? But yeah, I was really tempted to just not do the next game. But since I'm in the process of trying to make this a full-time gig, I'm going to basically have to do it. So yeah, I think Cass has done alright. Now this is Catalan's game of switching on and running riot. Looking like a true top 6 team. They're so good. They're so good. I feel like Huddersfield, as long as Huddersfield start well, and they bring the energy, which I know that they can. I know Huddersfield can bring the energy, and they can do some good stuff. They've started games really well in the last month, maybe a bit more than that. I just know Catalans are just going to absolutely ruin my day. They're so dull. They're so boring to watch. It's unbelievable. Is there a squad yet? No, there's not. Not for Catalans anyway. Huddersfield. It would help if they brought them out now so I could do this instead of having to do it in between streams. No, still nothing yet, but it'll be alright. In the build-up to the next game, I'll have time to do it. It's all good. I do like Huddersfield's graphics, though. I think they look quite nice. I like their team sheet graphic and all that jazz. Big fan. Big fan. Hoping Catalans play awful. Well, they might do it themselves. They might show up as their usual selves, and there you go. Meant more the team. They've not said which players might even be picked. We have 9 loan players. We'll find out tomorrow, won't we? We'll find out. If we lose to Catalan next week, I want Burgess sacked immediately. Do I agree? Do I agree? I'm thinking about it. You've got me thinking about it. Depends on performance. If we get shafted and we probably were the better side, should have won, all that jazz, then no. Because sometimes the results are misleading. Sometimes. So, if we play well, we maybe get shafted with a few calls, then we'll have to see how the game actually goes. Let's not forget, a few weeks ago we should have battered them and then almost lost. Very true. Very true. We still got the win, which is the most important thing. When I was looking at the fixtures before, Warrington's chance of top 6 isn't that impossible as like initially I had it in my head. It's actually doable. I was thinking of making a video on it because there's a few videos I want to start making, like random stuff that's outside of the normal. I wanted to make a video on Magic Weekend coming up soon. I wanted to make a video on who makes the 6. And I wanted to kind of make a video on some other clubs individually and talk about their performances and things like that. Maybe the 14-team Super League structure as well. So I want to try and make some more separate videos outside of the norm. How's Rugby League 26 going? I've not played it since the last stream. I don't normally play it midweek, to be honest. I'll just kind of maybe stream each weekend. I might stream tomorrow after FC vs Salford if I feel like it. I might. But I do intend to do a career mode soon. I think I mentioned this the other day, but I need some more feedback on it. I was thinking of doing a career mode where I record, let's say, a few games for the week, and I upload one video every single day for like a month straight, or a bit over a month, and every video is one game in the season. So I'll go over the table, who's in, who's out, injuries, suspensions, all that stuff, and then one video is one of the games. It might not be the full game, it might be cut down into like the highlights, but it would basically be one video every single day for like a whole season inside a career mode. And then there'd be a bit of an off season. I might take a few weeks off and then do the next season. 1 hour, 2 games? Maybe. But I was thinking if it was one game per video, then I could do an upload. Like, it would be an upload every single day for a month and a half. Just a thought, but I don't know. I doth not know. How long are the games though? I'd probably do 10-minute halves, just so there's a bit more time in there. And I'd probably have to do one step up from pro, because I'm about level with. I'll have to see what the thing's like, because I still need to get used to the game. So I might have to step up one from pro, so then it's actually as much of a challenge as possible. So like a 40-minute video, I don't think it'd be 40 minutes. It would 2 10-minute halves, and the game would be cut down into just the highlights. Pretty much. I can save you time, tell you not to watch the FC Salford game. We all know who's winning that, Salford. You're supposed to say spoiler. Just replying to a comment on TikTok real quick. All right. Lovely. It's like 15-minute vid, maybe. More like that, I think. Somewhere between 15 and 40. In that range. And it might change weekly, depending on what the best moments of the game look like. So we had try from Burgess after 19 minutes, then another try from Burgess after 26. Try from Mellor after half an hour. Lytton after 36. Assey with 1 of 1 conversions. Morg with 2 of 3. Simmikin with a sin bin after 21 minutes. So all things considered, Cass don't look too bad. And if somebody mentioned it first, Joshua mentioned Castleford score in the second half quickly, it's game on. Yeah, if Cass can score first, it's absolutely game on. Is it KO Wigan next week? What position is Jake Connor? I don't know, actually. Do you mean in the game? If you mean in the game, I'm not too sure. KO might turn up in this half. I think they've been okay. I don't think they've been completely out of it. Just maybe... Actually, I think KR's done everything that we normally see them do. I don't think there's been that much different from the usual KR. I think Cass has just done some good stuff in defence. So next week we've got Warrington vs Catalans. That's at home, so I won't be doing that one. Saints vs Huddersfield Okay, Wigan versus KR. Are there any games next week that I need for Warrington? So Wakefield have Salford next. That's okay. Let's forget about that one, shall we? Hull FC have Leigh next week. So Leigh, please. How long's Miski out for? Great question. I do not know. Would love to see him lose, so when my younger brothers come back from the stadium I can brag to him. Oh dear. Thought so, because in the game it says he's a fullback. Who knows, honestly, with that game. Still a bunch of shenanigans I've got to sort out. Should be a few minutes out. Squads. Are there any squads out yet? Yes, a minute ago from Huddersfield. Do I have time to do it? I don't know. I don't know. I will maybe start and then see. Now, players are coming out. Anyway, I'll do a quick read through of... So, Flanagan, Gagai, Milne, the legend that is Tane Milne, Bibby, Halsall, Rush, Frawley, Nola Lahea, that's a big loss. Rogers, Wolford, Powell, Rushton, Greenwood, Cudjoe. So, pretty strong. Just... Rush has looked okay, though. In the few moments he's had this year, he looked okay. Catalan squad is Esporta Biche, Makinson, Romano, Legier, Daryl Latour, Kiri, Farge. In the forwards is Maria, Da Costa, Navarrete, Siranin, Garcia, Partington. The bench is Sims, Satai, Desiree at Barnforth, Rouge 18th man. So we're not even getting Pangai Jr. Okay. Anyway, we're back underway for the second half. Cass kick to the Robins. And they will play this ball 15 out from their own try line. Next carry from Luckley. Over the 20. I'd agree, Dingle. I think it's still possible, based on the games to the left. It's still possible. Because Wakey's got to play KR and Wigan as well. And we could potentially have it in our own hands. So we will see. Martin, possible high shot on there, but the ref is going to let it keep going for now. Hiku, up towards halfway, but then the whistle is blown, finally, for a penalty. I think he was just waiting to see, see what KR could do there on the advantage. So, first minute gone, and there's already another penalty from Cass. Well, it was on his neck, so... That's fair. So yeah, minute gone. Already ill-disciplined from Castleford. A few too many in this game so far. Lytton goes right to Lewis. Then to Hadley. Great carry from Hadley up towards the 30. Lytton, right of centre field. Short side right with Morg. Then Tanganoa. Up towards the 10. Good meters here from the Robins. Hiku at dummy half over on the right hand side of the field. Third tackle back towards the middle with Lytton. Then to Morg. Pops it up to Luckley. Lytton 7 metres out. Goes right to Minchella. Fakes the switch back. Then to Lewis. Pops it up to Tanganoa. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Lytton on the last tackle. Right, the sticks will go short side right to Morg. Pops up to Hiku, trying to get over the line. He's stopped just short. Have you noticed after Mini plays the ball, he walks, pushes to create space for Lytton? Oh, I'm not. I have not. You mean like presses into the first marker? Is that what you mean? So there's like less inside pressure from the marker. Stimson with the first carry for Cass in this set. 2.5 minutes gone in the second half. Amon up towards the 10. Yeah, but like fully pushes. Oh, I've not really noticed that. I'll keep an eye on it though. Thank you, Alex. Now up to the 20 and just over with Hodson. Rob will kick from behind the 30. That is... Oh my God. An awful kick. Absolutely awful. The Robins have the ball on their own, on Castleford's 40, up towards the 30. Mikey Lewis, left to centre field, a dummy half. On his right to Davies, takes a carry through centre field up towards the 20. Third tackle for Hull Kingston Rovers. Lytton scoops the ball up, goes left to Broadbent. The ball comes loose, collected by Wood. And that's a mistake for the Robins, so a bit of relief there for Cass. 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Can they work the ball out their own end? We will see. Didn't think that was allowed. It might not be. It depends how he's doing it exactly. Like, is it just enough to get away with it? I'll keep an eye on it next time he plays the ball. Griffin plays it for Rob. It's now with a moan up towards the 20. Gets an offload as well, shifting it down the short side left almost, but Winley gets the ball, or gets wrapped up by plenty of defenders. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Third tackle for Cass. RC now with Westerman. He'll switch back to Griffin. And he's stopped basically immediately. A couple of extra meters there after the contact. Lawler at dummy half. On his right to Westerman, who will kick from behind the 30. And that's straight into the hands of Burgess. A few steps backwards onto the 20. Hands it off to Broadbent. And he's now up towards the 30. Simbikin comes in a bit late. That looked awkward. It's all good. Mikey Lewis hands it off to Hiku. Up towards the 40. Second tackle. Lytton. Now Davies. On the halfway line. Approaching 5 minutes in the second half. Now with Broadbent. He'll switch back to Martin. Pops the ball up to Hadley. Shifting it left. Minchella. Then to Lewis. That looked forward. But we keep moving. Lytton over on the left. On the last, comes back towards the middle with Mikey Lewis. Kicks towards the short side left. Burgess goes up. I think he knocks it on. And the referee will say it is a knock-on from Hull KR. Yes, definitely is. Windley has looked okay in this one. It looked alright. KR seems to be getting away with a lot of forward passes. A few of their tries last week came from massively forward passes. I can't quite remember all the tries from last week. But there's been 2 in this game I think have been uncalled. But they've not been like astronomical. As long as the really, really bad ones are called, I'm okay with at least that. Because a lot of forward passes just aren't called anyway. So just over 6 minutes gone in the second half. Singleton is on. Next carry for Mellor. Over the 30. Lawler now with a moan. Bit of room to run over the 40. Last tackle coming up for Cass. But he's lost the ball. Do they want to challenge it? They have a challenge. Okay, Amon is very confident about this. Just remembered a couple last week could have been deemed American football style. Do you know what? I'm going to say that's lost by Amon, actually. Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm not sure I agree with that. I think the stripping motion is from Amon. There's a hand on his shoulder. As the hand slips by, it makes contact with the ball. But I don't think there's a stripping action from Hadley. It's the strip from Amon. I personally disagree with that, but oh well, what can you do? Successful challenge for Cass, and they will get a penalty as well. So yeah, I personally disagree, but I understand it. I just see it differently. Rigged, you all heard it. RC will kick into touch. Rob says rigged. I didn't say rigged. You said rigged. Just about goes into touch. Just about. They make plenty of meters, though. Approaching 7 minutes. Assey looking for as much distance as possible. Morg nearly taps it in, but Davies had a foot in touch when it touched his legs. So, fresh set. 7 minutes gone in the second half for Cass. Lawler goes right to Westerman. Pops it up to Singleton. Inside the red zone. Lawler, left to Westerman. Takes a carry himself. About 13 metres out. Lawler at dummy half in centre field. Left to Griffin. Then Assey. Out the back to... I forgot his name already. Windley. Well done, me. Stopped a metre or two short of the line. Hodson will play this for Lewis Senior. Gonna go himself. I think he's confident. I thought he was held up initially, but I didn't see the ball. He is very confident, though. Huge try if he's got it. On-field decision is a try for the video ref to check. Huge if true. Huge if true. It could certainly be game on. It would be very cool and groovy. Thoughts on the on-field decision? Oh, you mean like choosing try or no try? I'd say scrap it. I would say if it's like the middle of a set, scrap try no try. If it's inconclusive, you replay the play from the 10, like from the 10 as though it's been held up. You replay that exact play, so you get an extra play in the set basically. And if it's on the last tackle, oh yeah, last tackle's the exact same. So yeah, remove the try no try. If it's inconclusive, you just play the play again on the 10. No try. I agree. I spoke to someone at work who said it gives the referee the power he needs, but I thought it sways the video ref decision too much. I agree, because one of the prime examples is Burgess' try against Warrington in the playoffs last year. You're basically guessing. You are asking referees to guess. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, look, I don't know, so let's send it up. And if the video referee doesn't know, they cannot tell, it's inconclusive, so we just play that exact play again. You just go back 10, and you just go again. So you get the play back. I think it's that simple. So yeah, no try. 8.5 minutes gone. Lytton with a strong run up towards Castleford's 40. The home fans not happy about something. Possible high shot, I don't know. But here's Terry Butcher with the bandage round his head, taking it up towards the 30. Oh no, wait, it's Sam Luckley. "20 metres out. Last tackle, Lytton in centre field goes right to Morg. Chips this ball slightly towards the back right. Well taken from Windley. He's stopped 2 metres short of the try line. How come every time I go for bases a try? You miss another one, Paul. You miss another one. Who do you have on Wigan vs KR next week? That will be revealed when I learn more about player availability and in my predictions video on Monday or Tuesday. So that'll be on its way. 9.5 minutes gone in the second half. We got Sam Wood down at the moment. Minnie asking for a knock on. He just grounded it 20 metres short of the try line. Looks like he's a tough cookie, and he's going to carry on. Oh yeah, it's just one beer. 10 minutes later, it's just one beer. 15 minutes later, it's just one beer. Is that a green card? Yes, it is a green card for Wood. Fair enough. Get rid of the green card, in my opinion. Punishing players for being injured. I understand the merits of a green card. Like, I get it. So cast down a man for the next 2 minutes. KR, go right off the scrum. Morg hands it off to Hiku, trying to get around the outside of Hodgson. Almost. That's a great tackle from Hodgson. Excellent tackle. If he doesn't get his leg there, Hiku is in. 10 metres out. Morg towards the middle now with Litton. Then across to Lewis. He's got options on the left. There's so much room. So much room. Martin is in for a try. Wide open. Wide open. That's going to be another try for KR. So they will hit 20 plus. Yeah, the green card doesn't help. But yeah, the amount of room they had there down the left side. And Doro is also on. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Cass saving themselves for next week. Absolutely. Of course they are. Paul just opened the fridge, heard the cheering from the TV, closed it and just put his head against the fridge door with a loud sigh. This fan is going on. It's getting hot in here. Very hot in here. And they keep bobbing along. No, that was not Morse code. But if I actually said something, do let me know. Arthur Morg. Who cut your hair? Here we go. Here we go. I don't know the guy's name. But it's a joint called Oscar's Gentleman's Social in Warrington. Statistically, you could be right, Alex, but I don't think so. And it's no good. 26 it remains. When are they going to finish it? They finished it. Thing is, you can joke all you like. I think it looks good. I know it looks good. And I'm happy with it. And I think you know it looks good. So, 26 it remains. If Cass can score next, I'd say it's still doable. Ooh, almost a foot in touch. Was there? Oof. Doro with a strong carry up towards the 10. Launched himself. Next carry from Batchelor up towards the 20. Hall is also on for Castleford Tigers. Wow. Litton at dummy half in centre field. 52.5 minutes gone. It's now with Hiku over the 30. Seam close forward pass. I didn't actually notice the only banter chill your beans. Oh, I'm chill. I'm chill with a fresh trim. Don't you worry about me. Last tackle coming up for the Robins. Litton in centre field. Goes left to Lewis. Kicks from behind halfway towards the back left. Winley underneath it, takes it on the 20 and a little bit over it. 4 defenders in the tackle, dragging him backwards. 53 minutes gone. Sim at dummy half. Next carry from Wood, who is back on after the green card. Now with Lewis Senior, strong carry over the 30 up towards the 40. I think they show the replays as you looked at the chat. Yes, they did. It was quite forward, and the KR forward seemed to put his foot on the line. I'd have to see it again, but well, the refs are always right, so I'm sure it was fine. Stimson with the carry over halfway. A last tackle for Cass. Singleton, the classic 9, goes left to Assey. Under pressure from Doro on his inside. Underneath it is Broadbent. He is wrapped up by Simbikin. Good defensive work there. Morg hands it off to Davies. Over the 20. 54 minutes on the clock. Great tackle from Simbikin. Great stuff. Definitely forward, says Alex. Okay. Fair enough. They'll play it on the 30. Mikey Lewis will go himself up towards the 40. Burgess will scoot himself as well up towards the halfway line and inside Cass territory. Now the last tackle. Lytton, left to Lewis. Kicks down the left edge. Collected on the full by Winley. And up towards the 20. Getting pushed back as well a little bit. Wood at dummy half. Next carry from Sim. Quite a bit of work for Cass to do here. They're going to need either to create something by themselves, which they've not been that great at doing. A few decent moments, or they'll need another penalty. And there's been a few bits of ill discipline from KR, so they could do with a fresh set, really. Singleton hands it off to... Oh, it's an offload, actually. Simbikin down the right edge, up towards the 40. Decent stuff there. Afternoon, Rob. Unlucky last night. Thank you, Seb. Thank you. It was disappointing to lose, but I was happy with the improved performance. Just a few too many of our old habits here and there. So Stimson is tackled on the halfway line. Last tackle coming up for Cass, but there is Simbikin down at the moment. That was a strong hit from Burgess. Assey will hit the belly of the ball. Burgess will collect on the full on the 20. And he'll play this 15 out from his own try line. Yeah, I thought there might have been a shoulder in there. When did Doro come back? He hasn't. Wasn't he at Bradford till the end of the season? I don't even know at this point. Eventually the game has stopped. Sembikin will be heading off, unfortunately. So let's get this new symbol up, shall we? Oh no, I don't even have it on this one. For God's sake. I've only got it on the NRL ones. Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. Yeah, if that's a shoulder to the head, I'm okay with a sim bin there. Like, let's, I don't know. If he didn't hit the head, then obviously that's fine. Need that to be slowed down, actually. That's difficult to tell, but... And then Minchella's piping up. I think because they've played on, they've that's kind of gone, so they can't really look. I don't know. 56 minutes on the clock. Lytton on his right to Doro, up towards the 40. So Mustafa will come on for Simbikin. And then luckily Hadley, my bad, Pimp, will take it up towards halfway. Last tackle. Morg on the last, kicks back towards the posts. Bounces once. Then it's collected by Wood, gets an offload for Windley. Then to Lewis Senior. Under a bit of pressure here, but cuts back towards the middle, over the 20, and a few extra metres as well, up towards the 30. Windley is now with Sim, over the 30. Castleford's next 5, Leeds, Catalans, Leigh, Wakefield, Wigan. At best, there's one win in there. At best. So Stimson is taken to ground, 57 minutes gone. Lawler left to Westerman, fakes the switch back, then switches back to Singleton. He's looking for an offload, but doesn't hand it off because Minchella was there to get in the way of it. Lawler, Mustafa was in the way of Hall, Lawler at dummy half. Inside KR territory, though. To Assi. In centre field. Kicks towards the post. Broadbent underneath it. Decent chase from Mellor. Yeah, snatched one away before earlier for a try. Their only try so far. Mikey Lewis on the 10. Hands it off to Davies. Down the right edge. Bit of room to run over the 20. That looks awkward. He's okay, though. It just looked awkward. Morg. Now with Broadbent. Up towards the 30. Third tackle for the Robins. Morg will hand it off to Tanganoa on his right. He comes up towards the 40. 58 minutes on the clock. In centre field with Minchella. Then to Mikey Lewis. Across to Broadbent. Great cutout pass to Burgess. Room to run. What's he going to do? Inside to Mikey Lewis. I'm going to have to see that one again. And I will admit, momentum may have carried that. But there's a very good chance a blatant forward pass that the referee was in line to see has just let it go. Well, let's see again, shall we? Let's see again. It's very possible momentum was involved in that. Like, I'm not completely ruling it out because I understand how physics works. I'm well aware. It's a great pass across to Burgess, though. I don't know. I don't know. But he was moving quickly, though. That's the thing. He was moving with a lot of pace. Try for Mikey Lewis anyway, between the sticks. So it's 24-6 with the kick to come. They should get it. My exact score prediction's on, by the way. It's still on. Artemorg in front of the sticks. The kick is going to be good. How's he done that then? Like flicks at it slightly forward angle. If you think that was forward, get your eyes tested. I don't think you realise how close that is either way, Paul. Because it travels a mile forward, but not ruling out momentum. But it's just difficult to tell. Like, you need to see how the ball leaves the hands. So, it is difficult to tell. It's not just a straight up one way or the other. Lytton up towards the 30. Sue with a very strong carry up towards the 40. Momentum all day. Yeah, sure. Fourth tackle. Robbins at halfway. Minchella goes left to Lewis. He's going to kick the ball towards the back left. Burgess will chase. Winley's there, though. He's under pressure. Burgess nearly taps his ankles. Winley, great recovery. Well done, young man. Great recovery. 61 minutes on the clock. Lewis Sr. under pressure from Minchella immediately. It's now with Wood. Then to Sim. On to the 10. Lewis just hit him, did he? I didn't see anything. 15 out from their own try line. Cass in possession. Fourth tackle. It's with Assi. 20-40 attempt, maybe. Not really. In the hands of Broadbent. Already up to Castleford's 40. That is awful. One 1-0 Roma. For God's sake. Davies. 25 out from the try line. 62 minutes on the clock. Lytton goes left to Lewis. Across to Broadbent under pressure. Nearly skips past Wood. shrugs him off though. Still moving, just shy of the 10. Fourth tackle for the Robins. Left to centre field. Lytton on his right to Minchella. Going himself. Let's have a look at this whole push thing here, because here's a play the ball. Oh, there wasn't really anyone to do it to, but he makes extra metres. Steps forward, basically. Sue is stopped a metre short of the try line. So Castle have possession in front of their own line. There's a lot of work to do. A hell of a lot of work to do. Stands up and marches forward. Yeah, I see. I get you. Good spot, Alex. Good spot. Assey. Now with Lewis Senior. About 6 out from their own try line. Lawler at dummy half. Hands it off to Hodson. Now over the 10. Up towards the 20, actually. Mustafa over the 20, up towards the 30. We want 30, you might get it. I want 36-6 since I predicted it. If Matthew Shaw's going to get an exact score this weekend, so am I. And it's a wayward pass, so KO will have the ball on Castleford's 30. So yeah, a little bit wayward there from Cass. I like the intent, I like the effort. Just didn't work out. Then it'll be we want 40. No, we want 36. That's what we want. 2 tries and only 1 conversion in the final 16.5 minutes, okay? That's it. That's it. 35 or 37 would be perfect, yeah. Mikey Lewis, that absolute rat, is going to just launch one between the sticks when it's 36-6. I just know it. I just know it. So now with Broadbent up towards the 10, about maybe 14 metres out. Batchelor on his right to Lewis, then to Dorrow. Brought down a few metres short, left of the sticks. I need to yawn. This is great timing. Mikey Lewis. Oof. Caught in a dead end. Has to just take the tackle. 2 tackles to go in this set. Hull Cows next 5 are Wigan, Leeds, Saints, Hull FC, Wakefield. Oh my god, what a run that is. Morg stepping. Twinkle Toes. Sorry, La Twinkle Toes is in for a try. That's a excellent try from the Croissant. There we go. There we go. And they'll probably get the kick as well, so I'll make it 32-6. That was very nicely done, actually. Very nicely done. Did he just call Mikey Lewis a rat? Yeah, only in the hypothetical future scenario where he goes for 1 point when it's 36-6. Surely you can understand. Told you the last few games are really tough. What I'm hoping is, if KR already wrap up the League Leaders Shield, then hopefully they'd rest a bunch of players against Warrington in the last round of the season, which we really need. But given that run, if there's a few upsets in there, then that's not going to happen, is it? So, we'll see. I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful. So to make this 32-6, the kick is good. So I need 1 more try from the Robins and a misconversion. And that's it. That is it. Wigan, Leeds, Saints, Hull FC, Wakefield. Oh my god. Thing is, they're like 3 of the strongest teams in the league. Wigan, Leeds and Saints. Obviously bar Leigh. But then FC and Wakefield will be pushing for a playoff spot at that point. That is ridiculous. And then it's Warrington after that, who could actually still be within a chance of top 6. So we'll have to see. Oh my god, that, yes, and a derby as well. So that is, oh my god, that's a really tough run. That is a really, really tough run. Sue with a strong carry over the 20. We want 40. No, we don't. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. We want 36. And we'll stop there. Just leave it. Leave it right there. Minchella goes left to Lewis. Then to Broadbent. Wrapped up just short of the... Just short. Let me start again. Thank you. Wrapped up just short of the halfway line. Nailed it first time. It's now the next play. Burgess comes back towards the middle with Lewis. Actually kicks down the short side left. Collected in goal by Windley. That's going to be a 20-metre tap, 7 tackle set. Penalty and a drop goal. Better not. Better bloody not. Up towards the 30 with Castleford Tigers in possession. Sim with the next carry, making about 5 metres there. Game over? I think so. Mustafa with the next carry over the 40. I still don't know if it's Mustafa or Mustafa. I still don't know. 12 minutes to go. Rob in centre field, or left of centre, right of centre field. Well done, me. Assey pops it up to Mella. Look for an offload. Hits the leg of Assey, but in the hands of Petahiku on their own 40. Not a great place to turn the ball over. Davies with the next carry over the halfway line. Game still on, 12 minutes left. Do you know what? If Cass score one more try by the 68th, sorry, not 68th, 78th minute, I reckon the comeback's on. They can come back with 2 minutes to go. Whitbread on his right to Tanganoa over the 20. 15 out from the try line. If you're going to score, do it in the corner, please. Thank you. Like a dog taking a piss. Wayward pass in the hands of Tanganoa. Sorry, Sue. What did I say? Shifting left with Mikey Lewis. Steps off his left foot. Skips past one. Towards the posts. Tries to offload it. Lose the ball. And a knock on from Mikey Lewis. Nice try, Mikey. I don't know why he was going for that, but he did. He chose to do that. All right. Simigan has passed his HIA. Wonder what Minchella said. I must have missed that. I don't know. Probably wasn't nice. It's with Wood over on the right-hand side of the field. Over the 10. 10 minutes to go. Any more points in this game? We will see. Rob now with Stimson. 15 out from their own try line. Castleford Tigers in possession. Come on, Cass, rub it in. Rob goes left to Amon. Up towards the 30, a few metres shy. Now with Mustafa. I'll go with... I think Mustafa makes more sense. Simbakin is now back on. 9.5 to go. Rob on the 40. Fourth tackle. Plenty of space behind the ruck. Hands it off to Assey. Inside Cass territory on the last tackle. This will go into the hands of Westerman. Or Windley, actually. Did Westerman go off? Oh, he might have gone off, actually. I can't see him. Burgess with room to run. Hands it off to Davies over the 30. Finally can get ready for the next game now. Lovely stuff. Great carry from Broadbent. Stopped on halfway by Mustafa. Mustafa, for God's sake, I'm just saying it different every time. Mustafa. Let's go with that. Mustafa. Amon is down at the moment. Slow to get up. Holding his knee. Lewis goes left to Broadbent. Then across to Batchelor. Steps and straightens up. He's now about 17 out from the try line. Over on the left-hand side of the field. Just call him Mufasa. Short side left for Minchella. Not Minchella. McAlorum. Burgess scored a try in the corner. Well done, me. And that's why I'm not commentating on TV. That was a great ball over the top. Great ball, plenty of space, into the corner. Cool as you like. Let's have a look again, shall we? This is currently my exact score. This is what I've predicted for the game. Okay? Don't convert it. Oh, it's the bloody French to ruin my day. Not just now, but after this as well, possibly. So the French are about to ruin it before the rest of them do. Shut up, Alex. Shut up. Yeah, great ball over the top from Broadbent. Lovely stuff. Great finish. Why do my own regulars just want to see my own downfall? Sick of it. Sick of it. Oh, come on, please. Please. If not this one, then the next game. If not this game, then the next game. Okay, Arta. I understand you've got a job to do. But sometimes people suck at their jobs. It's okay. Sometimes people have a bad day. Sometimes people file the wrong thing. Sometimes people spell things incorrectly when working. It's alright. People mess up all the time. It wouldn't be a problem if you did here. And it's right near the touchline, so nobody would complain if you missed this one. Nobody would complain. With 7 minutes to go, the kick from Arta Morg. He lines this one up. In an attempt to ruin my day, possibly. The kick from Arta Morg is... It's no good. It's on. It's on. The exact score is on. Okay. Okay. There's still a good chunk of time, though, so we'll see. Back underway. Cass will kick towards the back right for the Robins. Collected by the try scorer Burgess, who's got a double today. Doro pushed backwards by Lawler, up towards the 20 now. Prepare the drop goal for Wigan. Oh, God, no. On the 20 now, McAlorum. Then with Sue. Over the 30, that's a strong carry. I don't think Sue's touched the ball that much today. But when he has, they've been pretty good carries. It doesn't feel like he's touched it much, but every carry's looked pretty good. Lewis is wrapped up by Westerman. That's a good tackle. Just less than 6 minutes to go. Third tackle for KR. Now over their own 40 with Broadbent down the short side left. Great carry into Cass territory. 2 more tackles to go. Burgess with a it's a hat-trick. Okay. Excuse me. With a hat-trick. Okay. Martin now for Whitbread. 5.5 to go. Now with Morg, kicks on the last towards the post. Windley underneath it, takes it cleanly. Recovers it over the 10. Strong carry. No, we don't. No, we don't. This is a perfectly good scoreline. Perfectly good. I've never known a scoreline to be any better than this in my entire life. Simbikin up towards the 20. There's no need to chuck the ball around. There's no need to do anything groovy here. Let's just complete sets, get to the kick. Let's not miss any tackles. Let's not give away any penalties. Let's just play really, really boring rugby. 4.5 minutes to go. Fourth tackle. Rob skipping left. Oh, they're having a go here. No, they're having a go. Windley steps back inside up towards the 40. I'm actually okay with this. As long as Cass make territory, it keeps KR pinned back more. And that's who I'm worried about mostly. I see. Plenty of height on this one. Not too much distance. It's going to bounce once and then into touch. That's not a great place to turn the ball over. That's not a good place to turn the ball over. Everything I just said about making territory, and then it goes out there. Or is that going to be cast ball? I think it might be cast ball, actually. I can't quite tell. I don't... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. 30 metres out. Castleford Tigers in possession. In centre... Oh, right of the sticks, actually. Simbikin down the right edge. Now 15 metres out. 3.5 minutes to go. Wood at dummy half. Left to Assey. Switches back to Lawler. Decent carry up towards the 10. Wants a quick play of the ball. Rob, right of the sticks, will go short side right. Assey kicks the ball through, does he? Collected by Batchelor. Bailey says we're so bad. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Is the comeback on? 3 minutes to go. I'm going to say no. No hate to Cass. No hate to Cass, of course. But I'm going to say no. It's with Hiku. McAlorum over the 30. Left to Whitbread. Then to Luckley over the 40. 2.5 minutes left. Gets an offload as well. Collected by Whitbread on the 40. Then up towards halfway. Last tackle for the Robins. Morg will kick down the right edge. Collected by Windley. On his own 10 now, up towards the 20. And dragged back towards the 20. Come on. Come on. Oh, is it kicking off? McAlorum. Say don't so. No, McAlorum is a sweetheart. No. Don't tell me that Mickey Mac's having a go at someone. Oh, that's really... Oh. I thought he had better character than that. What are you doing? Yeah. I remember it was Wigan. I remember this. I love it so much. It was Wigan versus... I want to say it was Cass, but I'm not too sure. Or it might have been Leeds, actually. But there was a game, it was definitely Wigan, because it was Harry Smith that said it. And they challenged something. There's a team that challenged something. It was clearly an incorrect challenge. But then we sort of pondered the idea that it might have been just for a break. Like, just have a rest for a minute or two. But Harry Smith went, "Are you stupid?" Like, he just went straight up to the person that, like, challenged it. It was like, "Are you stupid?" Oh, it got me good, Odell. It got me good. And it's a blatantly incorrect call on the challenge as well. So Cass have possession on their own 20. Now it's Stimson through the middle, making about 2 or 3 metres there. We have 2 minutes to go. Cass shifting it right with Westerman, then Simbikin over the 30. Westerman in centre field, shifting it left. Now with Dejan Assey, kicks the ball towards the back left. Senior's chasing, so is Davies. And Senior takes it into touch. Okay, that's more time. More time off the clock. There's a minute and a half to go. It's a nice idea from Cass. Nice idea. Trumpet for KR? Sure, why not? Whoop whoop, indeed. So, 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Fresh set for KR, now on their own 40. Just a really slow, really dull set here, Robins. Really slow. Tangano with a strong carry up towards halfway. That's not what I just said, Kalepi. That's not what I just said. Okay. Red card straight away. Just send him off. And just blow for full time, please. Luckily, with a carry up towards the 30, we don't need a drop goal. We don't need one. 36-6 is perfectly fine. We don't need any more points in this game. Mikey Lewis, stop 25 out. fresh set of six as well. 30 seconds to go. We don't need a drop goal. We don't need a drop goal. It has been a year since my last exact score prediction. It has been a year. Last year it was Warrington versus Leeds. We don't need any more points. We don't need any more points. Whitbread through the middle. 10 metres out. Now with Doro. Looking for an offload. It is in the hands of Dejan Assi. Across to Winley. Then across to... Stop chucking the ball around when you don't need to. 3, 2, 1. For the first time in a year, I have finally predicted an exact score. Thank God. Get in. Get in. 36-6. Come on, baby. Come on. And I was 2 points off Wigan versus Warrington yesterday. 2 points off. You're unsubscribing. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Sorry. Get in. Right then. I have about 20 minutes to go till the next stream. So I'm just going to go off and just chill for a sec. Get the next stream set up and ready to go. Rob cheating. Yeah, I know what's going on. So yeah, 24-18 to Huddersfield in the next game. You heard it here first. Hope the Catalan match is awful. You horrible, horrible man, Dingle. You horrible man. Okay. Right then, I'm going to call it a day there. I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Cass had a good go early on. They had a good go. First quarter looked solid, decent carries, good defence as well. Frustrated KR a little bit here and there, but a lot of great carries from the Robins. And a few mistakes from Cass that were punished. They moved the ball around too well on top of it. So, yeah. KR, clearly the better side, but good stuff early on from Cass. But fully deserved from the Robins. Right then. I will say that is all done. All done and dusted. So, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Full time. But, yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. That's so harsh. That's really, really terrible. That's such a horrible, such a mean thing to say. Okay then, right. I'll see you in the next stream, you set of weirdos. Toodle pip.